What's up, everybody? It's Dr. Fresh Luigi, and today I'm going to show you how to install the world that we use on the end of Minecraft from about June, July, August of 2015 to the end of 2015. This was the most recent reset we had, and it contained of the large eggland, and it had that was basically it. There's a little bit of Bandito's base, and it was the third iteration of the 1.7 server. The world in between the last one that I showed you and this one got lost, and it was only used for a month. So anyway, so first thing you're gonna do is, as before, you're gonna extract it to the folder, and this is the folder you will receive. So this is what is contained in the zip file that you just downloaded: a custom NPCs folder, which contains my personal custom NPC data that was used on the server. Mock server folder with everything you need to start your own server. That'll be done in a later video. The plugins folder, world folder, forge download links, readme file, which basically just goes over everything I'm going to go over in the video, and the mod pack version. So step one, you're going to want to type in %appdata% to find your .minecraft folder. Now we're actually not going to use the .minecraft folder because we don't want to muck up all this stuff, and if you're like me, have some other, well, never mind. But yeah, we don't want to muck up all this stuff. So just go back out to the roaming folder and create a new folder, and I'm going to go ahead and call it TEOM 5.2 because that's the mod pack version. And so you're going to go ahead and open it, and this is where we will run the Minecraft for this specific thing from. So you're going to create a folder called saves, and then move the world into it. This world is quite a bit bigger than the last one, and so everything is going to take a little longer. In fact, this world is actually 4 gigabytes large. So yeah, so this is the main Minecraft directory. You're also going to want to move the custom NPCs folder over there so that you can use that, and the mod pack. The mod pack, again, you're going to extract here this time, and just let that do its thing. Flan mods and conflicted scripts. Awesome. And so then you can either delete this or move it back over here because it's no longer needed. And next you're going to install Forge. So you're going to click the double click the Forge download link. And as you can see, we're already on 1.7.10. But the version we need is not the latest. So you're going to scroll down, and all that matters is these last 4 numbers, and you're looking for 1338. And so you're going to go and click the installer, or the installer windows. I'm doing the Windows installer. And then you are going to ignore everything down here, because that's all an add, and wait till it says skip. And then your download or save or whatever is going to automatically start. And lag out. Alright, well. Alright, next you're going to go to wherever you downloaded that folder, that file, and run it. Go ahead and click yes when it tells you to, and then of course you can X out of there. Next, you're going to want to make sure it's on install client and the .minecraft folder. You don't want to move it to this folder, and click OK. Just let it do its thing. Alright, now you're all good to go. So you're going to start your vanilla Minecraft launcher. And then I already made this, so you're going to click new profile, name it whatever you want, copy this Minecraft directory right here, and then paste it in. Oh, I want to check game directory, and paste it in right there. Next, you want to go on use version and scroll all the way down to the bottom. You'll usually be up here, so you want to scroll all the way down to forge 1388-1710. Save profile. And double check to make sure you're on the right one, because sometimes it'll glitch out. And go ahead and click play. And this will launch and download the modded Minecraft. And over here it should start making some automatic folders, and if it does that, you're on the right track. So then you just have to wait for it to load. Alright. So, now that it is launched, you will want to double check your video settings and make sure this is on fast and everything else is all good to go. Awesome. So, the world, of course, is already in there. And the world loading is kind of spastic and it'll take a while. So, I'll go ahead and go over some other stuff that is included in here. Plugins folder. Now, this has all the plugins that we use on the server, along with the data for some of them. I removed some that didn't really matter. So the most important stuff would be in Townie, and then data has a residence, and this would be the list of every resident. All the kind of spazzy looking. And towns. Of course, their folders have more detailed stuff on each specific resident, and so we can go to each resident folder and look at it, and you'll need a special editor if you don't want it to look crazy. So this will allow you to see what town they're in, and at this point I was in the town server, and you can see the time code for when they were last online and when they first joined, along with some other things. And of course, well, there was none of you seen that one. Additionally, you can also see the detailed information on the towns, probably the more interesting being Eggland. You can see what nation they are in, which would be Elinxes, and you can see the mayor, which is Egglanor, and all of the assistants, as well as all of the town residents, which is quite long. And then you can also, the interesting thing is to see their spawn, so you can copy these coordinates and teleport to their spawn, and you can also see each of their individual outposts. It's not quite up yet. Additionally, in the plugins folder, you can also see the economy data, and so you can actually see the account for everybody, and again, you'll need a special editor in order for it not to look like a jumbled mess. So, this shows each player and their balance. And now, I believe, well, doesn't seem like it. I guess everyone started with $30. So you can see DJT, his balance is $1,500. The 20 scoops was $937.5. And so this is how you can, and I don't know what the status means, but yeah, you can see how much money everybody had. And a lot of people who are players that we don't really know have a balance of 30, as you can see, because that's the default balance. And finally, in the plugins folder, you can see the essentials data. And probably the only interesting thing here would be spawn, which you can see the spawn coordinates, which at this point is 0720. And that's where I am, and I believe that's where you spawn is here. And so you'll notice that this does have the spawn screens, which sometimes they are, sometimes they're up and running properly. Let me go ahead and adjust my video settings more properly, so that it's, well, I guess that's as good as it gets. Well, you know, the lag will sometimes go away with time. And you'll notice you will start in survival, and you do not have access to commands. It's kind of laggy, but so yeah, you don't have permission to use the command, and additionally, you don't have your good old stuff up here for any eye. And so if you want to be able to, actually be able to explore the world, what you're going to have to do is open to LAN. And then you just set it on creative and allow cheats on. and then start LAN world. And then now you'll be able to use commands. So game mode 1, and that'll put you on creative. And additionally, you can also teleport and everything. So as you can see, we're at spawn, and everything is all as it is. Curio jamming out his music. Again, the lag is, yeah, it usually does go down, but for some reason it's not this time. And it all really depends on your computer performance. And so as you can see, there's some traders. But if you want to see the different traders, this is why the custom NPC data is on it. So you just grab the NPC one. And the mob cloner. So let's say you wanted to trade out Jimmy. You would right click on him with the NPC wand and delete him. And then use the NPC cloner. And these are all the clones we have. So they're in the 3 tabs. Tab 1 is just random people. So you have Curio and the bartender and all these. Some of them, the inn's final boss, test subject, and the Iron Gate sheep intern and the old inn owner are from the previous server. So that would not really apply. So, tab 2 is all of the NPCs regarding all the different traders, and so you could spawn any of the traders, and you just click spawn, and so then there's Rainbow Dash offering you a smattering array of rainbow colored thingies. Oh, jeez. And the final tab on the mob cloner is tab 3, and these have all the NPCs regarding the synthetic division quest, which was never officially completed, but I did get very far into it. So if you want to play the synthetic division quest, I actually set it to, you have to go into the pub, fight the lag, and then talk to the mystery man. And now he's not just gonna say something random. He actually, this is how you start the quest, and so you just talk to him, and you do have to go into survival in order to see the quest that he gives you. If you're in survival, it'll do a little pop-up over here. But as you can see, the synthetic division quest line is right here, and you can read what it has to do. It says you can see it to meet that person. You teleport there, but you have to be on survival in order to see the little quest pop up, and also go on survival in order to see them. And so it's a fairly intricate quest, so I highly suggest that you do try that. So I hope you enjoy the world, and I hope you enjoyed the server that this world was on while it lasted. The server's still up, just while the world lasted. Thank you for watching, and thank you for playing on the server.